Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends.
It usually ends within about an hour and a half.
We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. Hello. Where's the embassy?
The void is fascinating. There used to be a lot more there. I wonder where it went.
Oh. Hey, Fun Friend. Oh, we talked, we already squared up with Fun Friend at the end of last episode,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So let's go back to the embassy. All right, what we got next? Recollection? Suspicion. Sus. Alert. Contiguous stream on recollection end. Resets to stream start. Inherited context. The eye of Velza arcs with glee. Alright. What? I would like to experience this. Right. I awaken from the stillness of my rejuvenation. Through the distant dull contrivance, I feel another gaze has begun. Time period numerous within eyes. As I clamber from my chamber, I see something new. An unfamiliar cyst laid upon my desk. Was this the one I lent to Kavik, returned in my slumber? Maybe the design archive from home I gave to Kazki. Or perhaps Gokfu's false environment game. I should check to be sure. Curious. Oh, awesome. So we're back. We're back in Akazet's chambers here.
Yep.
I should check the cyst first. Okay, fine. There we go. What we got here? Clothing storage. Examine. Recurring scenery. Okay, fine. Let's check out this cyst.
Mystery cyst. Sistery, if you will.
Mystery cystery. Respond to explicit recollection. A prying of my eyes. Peculiar. The cyst has no distinct shell. A flourishing spiral marks it, but I do not know what that means. I suppose I should try it on and see what it is. I raise the cyst to a receptor and settle it. After a small delay, it activates. And a consciousness makes itself known. An echo with a message left for me. We exchange wordless meaning, forming into thoughts.
Hello, Akizateshe.
Hello, friend. Who is this?
I do not know. All memory saved for my message has been stripped. I feel that my speaker wanted this message to be discreet.
Curious, but please do go on.
Excellent. I will convey the message to the best of my ability.
Why would you make them, even somewhat sentient? That's so horrifying.
Henceforth, I will reference my speaker.
The echo's message forms into imagery, a false environment that I allow my mind to enter. It is simple enough that it should only occupy a fraction of a blink. The echo awaits my engagement to continue.
Hello, Akizet. I am glad it is you who connected. As it is with worry for your well-being that this message finds you, it must be said immediately. Information regarding our team's latest findings must not be shared with anyone at any point.
Yes, as we had agreed. What is the purpose of this message?
We are in great danger, Akizet.
Oh.
Though we agreed in work, there can be no casual hints of our knowledge, no sharing with larval relations. Not anyone you think you can trust. No one.
Really? Apprehension from the echo saturates the environment. I can feel that this delusional paranoia is not even its true message. In my death, I have never had patience for such meandering exchanges. Why? Do not waste my time. Cease with this drama.
I presumed you might react this way, but I had to place my warning first, out of precaution. You want to know why? Come and see.
Alright. Whoa!
The call, Akizet. The initiative to study it, both here and home, holds certain conflicting groups. They have always known what its origin truly is.
Really? They have?
and they will resort to violence to keep this secret.
Hold on, this is spicy already. Because as far as humanity knows, they don't know they don't know why the call is here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of paradoxical, right? They'd have to be here first to place the call.
Yep.
I've always known what its origin truly is. I remember from the first time we played this, I had a long shot theory that the oh gosh, what is it? The Akazet species, our cousins in humanity, shared a common ancestor that was maybe like panspermiad.
That could be.
And I wonder if that's what we're gonna find out here, that the call was placed by the species that created both the is it Ubesk? Obesk. I don't have any like hard confirmation of that, but that's my working theory, is that there was a species that created both the Obesk and humanity. And
precursors.
Yes, exactly.
Gotta love how every sci-fi setting has the precursors.
Right. And that, well, again, this is just me guessing, and that for some reason the Obesk are aware of that already and don't want to share that with their bright cousins.
And are the Obesk aware of that, or are these groups within the Obesk aware of that?
Oh, that's true.
Seems like this might be news to Akizet.
Yeah.
While what we have discovered is indirect, a smaller organ in the whole of the truth, it is dangerous to hold as we do. To share even a hint of it could meet us all with our final deaths.
This notion alone is enough to spark anger. The type of baseless theory a paranoid Kiv might concoct. Cast. Partial meaning loss due to damage context. The Council would never have approved our research if this were the case. Are you simply sowing suspicion? Is this a threat? Or is this a poorly timed prank? Velza would be unimpressed.
Please understand there is much we still do not know. Our research is entirely necessary, especially with the unaffiliated, the unbiased, like you. And I care about you, Akizet. You should not have to be a part of this.
Oh, okay. So some of the other folks on this mission are affiliated with these groups that were mentioned.
I see.
And Akizet, at least to this speaker's knowledge, is is like an unaffiliated party.
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't have their tentacles in any of these pies.
But this sliver of truth we carry places us all in a terrible game. One that Velzi's cruel humor could not dream.
So it was you who broadcast that dread in our focus.
A fraction of it, yes. But I am not the only one involved with this game. I suspect others operate within our team. And though they are friends all, this conflict seeks to place us as foes. The claws of it reach far beyond us, too. It is a cold wind that suffuses the entire embassy. But this discovery of the raw thought pattern...
Oh, right, so the discovery of the call being a raw thought pattern.
It will become like a spire storm.
Weather phenomena, ceaseless violent storm surrounding natural spire.
None of us, not even would-be foes, want this to escalate. So hear my plea. You must take every measure to hide this. We cannot risk any sliver of our knowledge escaping. Do you understand?
Despite my skepticism, I feel that this is heartfelt and truthful. A difficult feeling to fake with an echo. Indeed, the tone is one of defensive panic, so I must respond. Yes, I understand. Continue.
Thank you. If only I could truly hear you agree, but I cannot risk any side knowing I have told you. So this cyst will erase its purpose shortly. But trust that I will know your response based on your actions.
Despite my agreement, I cannot dispel this uneasy coil in my receptors. To have this dangled before me as a vague threat. But how else am I to respond, whether this is true or not? It is not as if I intended to share it in the first place. Did they simply fear what might happen if I examine our theory more closely? In case there is a connection back to the source, I must continue my agreement. What happens next?
For you, nothing. I am taking every measure to protect our team, even the misled traitors. I have already hidden the archived discussion from our focus.
So it is worth pointing out that this person
Is not a neutral party.
This person is
very
on a
much
side.
one of these parties, one of these sides.
And we only have their word that their side is, I mean, they say that neither side wants it to escalate, and I guess they wouldn't have a reason to lie about that. That feels and it's not like they're saying we're keeping this for our side and hide. I guess we have to trust that they do that part. It is suspicious that they are on a side, but even though they're saying I'm doing this for the sake of everyone, even the people that are misled traitors.
We will not speak, we will not share, you will not know who I am. Eventually we will be forced to share our findings and reveal the truth. But there is time to prepare the stage. If this is not handled delicately, all of us, Bright Cousins included, will suffer terrible consequences. They are innocent bystanders, they do not deserve what may come. But if you allow me, if you can trust this echo as I have pleaded to Velzy you might, everything will be fine. That is truly all I can tell you.
So this is in the lead up to... Remember the bit of history we have. Something happened at the embassy.
Mm-hmm.
The old embassy collapsed. And after that point, they became very recalcitrant with humanity.
Is recalcitrant?
Not recalcitrant. Tight-lipped.
Mm-hmm.
Recalcitrant is sort of related, but not what I mean there. So, and then, vanished soon after.
Mm-hmm.
So, this appears to be the start of that.
Goodbye, Akizet.
Wait. Is there any proof you can share? Anything at all? I want to trust you, but I must know it to be true. And what if we find something else? How much of our work is truly at risk? There was no response, no thought, no meaning. In reality, I feel a strange runoff near my cyst-bearing receptor. I tear the cyst from my receptor before it can fully melt, throwing it to the table. The echo cyst self-destructed. What the fuck is this? Is this what the Bright Cousins call a James Bond moment? What do I do? What can I do? I need guidance. Fun friend, activate!
Hello, Akizet. How are you?
Should I even try asking who left it? What if I ask the wrong person? These groups, will one side think the other has tried to sway me? It is interesting that within Akizet's internal monologue, Akizet is still... I was bandying about a theory that maybe Akizet was, unbeknownst to the sender, part of one of those factions. But it does appear that Akizet is not, judging from their inner monologue. What would they even be quarreling over? I've never once heard of any conflict.
Slow down. I do not even know what you are talking about. Let me see your recent memory, please.
I grant Fun Friend access to my short-term memory with an impulse. But that does not matter, for I have already come to a conclusion. Yes, I know. I can ask the team one by one, hide the details. I will say to some mundane thing, some borrowed cyst being returned. But the speaker who placed it...
Akizet, it does not seem like they want you involved. Would it not be better to simply stay quiet like they want? Like you already agreed anyway. If they have taken this measure, assuming it is truthful, why would they even give a slight hint to you in person?
They may hint unwillingly. Fun Friend, I simply cannot let such claims go uninvestigated. The speaker must know this as well, doubly so if they are within our team. But they're also watching my actions, so... I should still be careful with my words.
This is a bad idea.
Thank you for your input, Fun Friend. I must investigate. Right. No call stick. What's this one? Face stand. To restore a larval face when the flesh nostalgia strikes. Right. And that's just a random cluster of cysts. Okay. Well, time to investigate. Time to make some really poor decisions, huh?
Yep.
What is this? That's our
The
rejuvenate.
chamber.
Right. We've already looked at all this stuff last time.
Yep.
I don't need to relitigate all of that. Hello, attendant. I approach the attendant drone. It is faceless at the moment, so it regards me with a simple stare. I was about to be like, do we risk this? And then I realized, wait, it doesn't matter what we do here. This has already happened. Nothing. This is not us as in the player character diving. This is already a recording of a scene that happened. So nothing we do is going to change it. Though the drone is faceless, the simple echo that observes may still have seen something. Hello, no connection required. Did you see anything go into my room?
A spindle-legged chorusist entered some winks ago. It was assumed to be a self-delivering device.
Interesting. I suppose that makes sense. Speaker must have known the attendant would be here.
Do you require anything else?
The grounds mind, please. And then some iced tea. The drone straightens and a connective ripple passes through its skin. Our grounds mind symbol is formed over its faceplate.
Akizateshe, speak.
I had a self-delivered cyst on my desk arriving during my slumber. Do you have any records of it?
That will depend on its features. If you have it, present it. Otherwise, describe it.
One of the some folks in our comment section mentioned that it is likely the key smashes are trying to represent cursing. So, fuck! It's self-destructed. Should I mention the spiral? No, what if it was an identifier somehow? Could mean something dangerous. I do not really remember how it looked. Can you cross-check it with other attendants? Did it form any relocation hallways? The grounds mind is silent for a moment. She must see me like a larval fool.
Akizateshe, I cannot help you without a point of reference. An innumerable amount of cysts are self-delivered every gaze, and each are mundane in nature. What has you seeking information about this one in particular?
Bad idea. It was, actually no, I think I realized who sent it, actually. It's a team member. I will go ask them. Goodbye. I casually walk away in a panic. But the grounds mind is a part of this. How embarrassing. Man, Akizet is real bad at this, and yet real determined to get involved in it. Good on you, Akizet. Oh.
Hello?
Who just watched us have that conversation? Oh, no.
Nobody in particular.
I interloper this fun friend and improvise for these ones. They were totally incoherent. Sorry. That's fine.
But that one is a someone we know, right?
Yeah, these
To our
ones are
right?
some ones we know.
That's
Kavik. Kavik and Bosco speak jovially between a set of quarters. Curious, theirs are not within this branch. I approach, masking my suspicion well.
Why is branch highlighted?
Used interchangeably with tendril. Implies area assigned to specific purpose. Numerous within spire segments often extend outwards from spine-connected central chamber. Less formal term. I was Bosco, right?
I think so.
Akizet.
Hey, Akizet.
What brings you to this branch of the segment? Applies distinct section of spire typically delineated vertically. Right, okay.
We are just waiting for Mocha. There's that brief Marianas expedition we must attend today.
Malka, who is that?
Offloaded memory, Maka Neshe, in exchange for materials.
Ah, yes, I forgot she was in this branch too. In exchange from material. Oh, okay. I have not seen her in a while. Our areas of operation rarely intersect. For materials, what for? Thought it might be fun. Also, if there are any essential deposits in the area that could speed up the construction of the Polygonation Spire. Ah, of course. I mean, again, nothing we do at this point changes this. My friends, did either of you return assist to my quarters recently? I woke from my rejuvenation and there was one waiting for me.
Huh. No, not me. What was on it?
Fun friend, assume non-verbal motor control. Directive, act normal.
Okay, utilizing archived movements. You look so casual right now.
Oh, it was just a archival cyst on Sekri hunting habits. Is it just me or does Bosco seem skeptical? Did I make a mistake?
Relax, you did mess up. But they probably think you were lying for another reason. Oh, cool.
Bosco? He twists his receptors negatively. The less I know about Sekri, the better. Why would someone leave you that? Oh, it was mine to begin with. I'd lent it out to someone at some point. I had it because of a morbid fascination. You know how it is surface running? Yeah, I get it.
Recommendation, back out.
Well, thank you anyway. I need to get going. Enjoy your expedition.
Bye, Akizet.
Bye. Akizet, playing it cool. Don't worry, Akizet. No one suspects a damn thing. Are you under the influence of drugs or alcohol?
I don't know. Let me check.
Ugh, let me check. Fucking flawless. Koski! Hello, Koski. Surprisingly, Koski stands within the very same relocator as me. Chances of this are slim, but she appears to be loitering, waiting for something. Is she waiting for me? Oh, within one of her branched receptors is a communication cyst. With the other, she gives me a kind greeting.
Hi, Akizet.
Koski! This is a surprise. I do not often see you linger in this segment.
What if everyone's part of the conspiracy except for Akizet? What if it's everyone?
That would be very funny. Although it brings to mind, like, how do they know which side the other people are on? Right? Like, how wheels within wheels are we here? What brings you here?
Oh, I am waiting for the crew. They are having their little expedition, and I am headed to the shores to discuss the next Polygonation Spire again. But we are all setting out together.
Of course. How's the little creature faring?
It is alive. It does not move very much, but it reacts very quickly to my prodding. I have been speaking with a contact of mine, a bright cousin.
She wags the communicator-bearing receptor slightly.
And she says it is a arthropod. So I thought I will call it Arthur, after the Bureau construction contact.
Ah, Arthur. A jittery one. If only I could be there when she opens her head to show the creature within to him. Wait. What was that she said? You are on casual speaking terms with a bright cousin? With her large receptors, her bashful expression is difficult to hide. She must think I will take issue. Why does she always assume this? Koski, you know how it is. It's not an issue if you are. Is them being in contact with bright cousins maybe one of the signifiers of one side of this divide?
I don't know.
And maybe indulging in some theorizing about time loops, perhaps a signifier of one of them as well?
I don't know.
I've now noticed that they seem to react very negatively when, like, people that Akizet has talked to have reacted very negatively when certain topics come up for no real reason, and even Akizet is like, wait, do they assume I'm going to react badly to that? And I'm wondering if those have been cues.
Wait, what are you referring to?
In the past, when Akizet has talked to some of her crewmates, there have been multiple times now, and I don't remember specifics, which sucks, where Akizet responds to, like, why does it feel like they think I'm going to be angry at them for sharing that?
Oh, I know what you mean now, but that's
come up a few different times about things that seem innocuous to Akizet, but seem like they hold more meaning to her crew.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if those are maybe important details about perhaps...
was the previous time not the spider?
There was one about the spider. There was one with when Kavik was talking about possible theories for the call. I don't remember if there were other ones, but it's come up a few times now. And I can't tell if it's just Akazet comes across that way, or if these people are doing things that might cause that maybe they shouldn't be showing. Or maybe might give a hint to some allegiance. I'm extrapolating a whole lot there based on really specious evidence, but it's going through my mind. Konski, I know it is not an issue if you are. The Silent Veil has long been drawn. But how are you communicating?
Oh, you have not heard. It is a new development by the Jut.
Engineer Cast.
Very recent. These new communicators, they allow a sort of connection to the human collective. The internet, they call it. It is very flat, and there are many problems with the connection. But it is not so different from ours aside from that.
How could that possibly work? Theirs is not dictated by thought. It does not matter. She would not know anyway. And you're using it to speak with a bright cousin.
Yes. Is that not remarkable? It is cool.
Fascinating. I must see about getting one of those. It's also informing me that there are hot singles in my area. What are singles? And why would they need to be hot?
Cool them down.
What was that old XKCD comic? Find hot singles in low Earth orbit. This should be easy. Koski simply cannot hide any emotion. Koski, did you have a cyst delivered to my room recently?
Huh? No.
Nothing. It is not her.
I have been so busy coordinating all of this. But I do have a few cysts I need to return to you. What was it?
Nothing of note. A mundane collection of memories.
I can ask around for you.
Fuck!
Recommendation. Definitely stop that now.
I had not considered this possibility, but she always gets involved. If word spreads, the speaker will suspect something strange is happening. No, it is all right.
Are you sure? I have my communicator on right now. I could help.
I wave my receptors negatively with perhaps too much emphasis, and she relents. She smells like a bright cousin would, her receptors taking on a teasing posture.
Oh, I think I get it. It was one of those cysts.
Akazet, just say yes, it was one of those cysts. That is so much easier for you than denying it right now.
This is more convincing, though.
Oh, that's so true. No.
Uh-huh. Actually, maybe let her think that so she will stay quiet.
Ugh. You are right, fine. I will abide this embarrassment. Okay, so I know this hasn't really come up ever, but okay, so they do have sexuality.
If that's what that's referring to, we don't know that. It just means
No.
so far we just know one of those.
My
cysts.
pony game.
It could be some other embarrassing thing.
My gotcha.
They could have any number of cultural taboos.
Okay, it was, but please don't tell anyone.
Do not worry. It is between us and the arthropod.
Farewell for now. Bye, Koski.
Bye.
Who's over here?
Move friend.
Oh wait, no, I don't want move friend. I want this one.
Just another default one.
Got it. Move friend.
Hi, Akizateshe. Where to?
Let's do recreation first?
Sure.
The Lower Way Recreation Hub, please.
Okay.
Path I took to the relocator seals. A moment later, a new hallway opens.
I'm thinking about the relocator seals.
I keep garden pathing myself on that.
Yeah, every time.
A moment later, a new hallway opens in place of the old one.
Have fun.
Thank you. You ever thought about trying to set up like an office in an elevator? Setting up a desk and stuff and just being like, I will ride wherever this takes me all day.
You can tell which ones are... Oh, that one has a slightly different description.
Attentive sentinels to heed the call. Wait, so what is a listener?
Oh, that thing. Behind that
Yeah,
one. Not the one in front. The one in front is just another generic guy.
got it. Oh, is there someone here?
Yes.
Gokvu. Gokvu slouches before a communal cyst connected by a receptor. So I approach the chair across from her scuttles outward for me to sit. The click of its little legs against the glassy floor draws Gokfu's attention out of her connection. Ooh, Akazit, come, sit. I'm not interrupting anything, am I? Not right now, I'm just browsing environments. I tire of mine. The surface is exhilarating and terrifying, yes, but you can only die so many times before it is boring. Mojang, fix bedrock. Gokfu, how beholds you? Common idiom, religious implication, how does Velzy's gaze behold you? A harmless common question, but I pose it such that she knows what I mean. She kind of laughs, a cynical disappointment in her tone. Well, my work is for nothing. It does not bother me as much as it should, because we never really knew what we were dealing with. Even if the theory is true, it was through your and Tozek's work that this discovery occurred. Besides, we still do not have all of the data. Yeah. Could always join Bosco's field expeditions. Perhaps we shift you and Tozek to work more frequently with the Bright Cousins. Her eyes grow distant and her attention drawn through the syst's connection. Even so, she speaks. She's good at juggling reality and collective. Akazet, do you think anything else is possible? I mean, of course there is the construction of, No, not work. I mean, the call. She chooses her words carefully here in public, but I know what she means. Truthfully, I am not sure. It is in Velz's nature to place the truth before us just out of reach. And just as fitting for it to be an illusion. I'm not comfortable accepting it until we can prove it without a doubt. Gokfu is quiet for a long moment, her face still distant. I worry for an instant that she balanced too far into the collective and did not hear me. But eventually she responds, teasing me. Do you think every wall is a lie before you touch it? Sometimes things are as simple as they seem. Velza is not out to get you. Anyway, I do not really care. I'm fine with me and Tozek continuing pattern identification. That just means I have more time for my false environments. Gotta get my gaming in. Have you tried this new pony game? The Bright Cousins introduced me. You get to encourage them and cheer them on, and then they run around in pretty uniforms. It's like a derby, but everyone is pretty. There's got to be a better word for that. Gokfu, did you happen to have a cyst self-delivered to my room recently? Huh? Gokfu's attention is drawn fully outwards toward me with a worried stare. An uncommon sight, one that catches me off guard. She sees my surprise clearly for an instant. Fun friend assume motor control look normal.
Okay. She will not suspect a thing.
No, what was it? When did it arrive? It was an archival cyst. It appeared sometime during my rejuvenation. It was on Sekri hunting habits. At least she's keeping that. Well,
It's not consistent. It's been different things to different people.
I thought the consistency was that she's consistently pretending that it was that, and then on the second layer, also pretending that it was that Sekri hunting habits is the cover for it being an embarrassing.
Those two conversations said different things. The second conversation said, it was a personal memories thing. It never said anything about Sekri hunting habits.
Okay.
There's not a consistent story here.
Akazet, you suck at this. Given it to someone a while back, but I could not remember who. It was sitting on my table. Thought perhaps it was you, given your preoccupation with the surface. Does it look like she suspects something?
No, she always looks like that.
Oh, no. Huh, self-delivered. Someone on the team would have just given it to you in person. It's very strange. That is most certainly concern in her voice. Yes, maybe it is a little strange. It was just my Sekri cyst. If I remember correctly, you are deathly afraid of them, is that right? Why would you have that? Recreational terror?
Okay, she actually probably thinks you're lying now.
Behold my redirection. Shut up. It's no different from your false environments. She laughs quietly, having no defense. Nothing more to add on the matter, it seems. Recreational terror. I should be going. Goodbye for now, my friend. Gokfu waves her free receptor absently. Perfect. No one will suspect a goddamn thing.
Is that a one that we...
I think that's another placeholder one.
Oh, yep. Placeholder.
Bar friend. The bar friend stands before a display of simulacra. It is rare that the urge to interact with it ever strikes me. However, this is one of those times. Another gaze upon this bright world calls for an equally bright beverage. Bar friend!
Hello, Akizateshe.
Oh, it's the same thing as
Yeah.
last time. Okay, no, we're good. Bar friend walks away. Excuse me?
Seems like that's as far as we can go that way.
There was a
Oh, no,
person
there's a
standing
person
there.
Hello.
Hello.
Couldn't see you from the side, Tozik.
Hey, Tozik. Tozik stands near the orange bar, grasping a taste simulacrum. An odd habit. Could never quite connect with it. His attention is inward, yet I see no external cyst connected. Lost in thought, perhaps. Hello, Tozik. He looks at me and twists a stout receptor in short greeting.
Do you need something?
You seem troubled, as do we all, I suppose. But is something specific on your mind? A somewhat pointed question. But if he had involvement with the cyst, surely he would flinch. And he merely sips from the bright simulacrum. Subtle movements of his receptors, I see disinterest. How come you are analyzing their subtle movements, but also you can just immediately outsource yours to your fun friend?
Yeah,
And then
huh.
assuming that they're not also going to do that.
Yeah, huh?
I guess maybe you could observe for like a sudden, like for suddenly becoming normal.
Which they could too.
Yeah, exactly. But like that, like what? It makes me think of like how many layers you'd have to be operating on to even get anything useful out of that. But he continues anyway, troubled enough to sustain a rare conversation.
I had been curious about whether the spike was observed from Obeski. Surely others would have come to the same conclusion as us. There is a following of the call back home. As I peered into a number of discussions through the collective, and discussion is rare. They seem to dismiss it as an error or something to do with the contrivance.
He pauses, inconspicuously looking around. The same expression as a surfaced runner at rest. Did he receive a message too? When he continues, he lowers his voice.
But the collective has all of our information available, including older records of the call, the same ones we used to come to our theory, in theory. So I checked, and there is no record of the first spike. No, that is incorrect. The record exists, but it is wrong. It is wrong. There is no spike in the public version. Why is there one in ours?
He pauses again, looking down at his taste simulacrum. I find myself unable to answer. This is a bizarre development. Our archives are primary sources from the Vanzian listeners, the oldest of all, and perhaps the most reliable. What are the odds of recording error happening at that exact time? I notice his gaze drawn back up to me, and he is entertained by my confusion.
You see now.
I do. That is,
Error or no, there is nothing to do but wait.
He punctuates himself by sipping again from his simulacrum. A look away and a waggle of a receptor tells me all. Let us speak no more of this. Tozik, did you direct assist to my room recently? Found one on my desk after I woke from rejuvenation.
No.
His answer is stony, focus remaining inward, not even looking at me. I respect that he does not pry into the matter. Should I push him on it?
That could be fatal, Akizet. If you must, at least be gentle about it.
Are you sure? A repeated question earns his outward attention. Regards me with silence, but such palpable disinterest. For an instant of gazing perhaps to intuit what I really mean, he responds.
Yes.
All right. When I relent, he returns to his thoughts. I doubt it is him, or if it is, he truly wants to give no hints.
I
Farewell
mean, the
for now.
person who sent it made it very clear they didn't want to give any hints.
Bye, Tozik. He nods a receptor at me. Excuse me? Fun friend?
Hello, Akizet.
That is everyone.
Yes, it was.
Oh. Okay, I thought we were also going to have to go to the other room, but... And nothing. I surely spoke to the speaker at some point, but they must be well practiced in subterfuge. And did you notice no one else seemed concerned?
One of them seemed concerned.
Was it Bozzy?
Gokfu.
Or Gokfu? She seemed surprised.
What about Gokfu? She seemed surprised.
True, but it is a strange matter to begin with. What if none of this is real to begin with, and the message was simply made to confuse me? No joke would ever be taken this far. They would simply have cracked at my confrontation. And to that end, could I be the only one who received this message? Why not Kavik? I could have seen it in his receptors if he was also contacted, and he is the greatest threat of all to any secrecy. I don't know. The people who keep the best secrets are those who are outwardly dullards, right? Or not dullards, but like the chatty ones.
I was gonna say, like, what?
Yeah, no,
that seems like
I really came after Kavik for no real reason there. I'm sorry, buddy. So what if he is a part of this conflict too?
Akizet, everything is fine. I understand your worry, but there is no urgency here.
Yes, you are right. Thank you, fun friend. I must calm myself, approach this rationally. But you understand, I cannot trust my own team, nor any co here or home. It's like I'm in a city usurped by Zuzuchi. Violent parasitic surface fauna. Hijacks mind of victim for use as social camouflage. Ekivic profanity. Not intended to be profane here. Anyone could be compromised as a part of this game. And if we continue our research work, what if we find something else too close to the truth? Will we be under even greater threat? Do I do anything? Do I simply wait for the truth? It'd be so long and so many eyes. Friend, you know I cannot simply stop my work, especially if we are just beyond the threshold of understanding the call. This is everything.
Akizet, I cannot know what is right, but you know what I will say already. I feel that you should simply wait. They said the team's research is still important, and it sounds like they have this under control. Getting involved will probably not lead to anything good. Perhaps you could simply continue with your team.
Ah, I know. Yes.
Akizet, you really should probably not.
The Bright Cousins. The Echo implied they know nothing. The Envoy. I must speak to him. Perhaps if I place my words correctly, my research efforts could become twofold. One here with my team, careful not to cross this invisible line, and another more discreetly with his bureau, where we may discover what these groups seek to hide. So we can simply know what it is then.
Wait. Gordon has limited control. He is a part of a larger system. What of his leaders?
He is... But our Bright Cousins are good with secrets. They know so much that could raise concern already. Not once has any of it ever hit their public mind. Indeed, they have very little correspondence outside of direct contacts. And am I the only direct contact for the Call Research Initiative? And I am the only direct contact for the Call Research Initiative, though there is Koski's construction contact. Our cross-initiative ties will make for some sensitive matters to avoid.
They cannot detect the call with their own technology, and they do not possess the biology to interact with ours. How do you expect them to help you?
Perhaps we can share a few things. Do you recall the murmurs of integrated Bright technology? Since it was shelved, the technology division has stored much of the schematics plainly within embassy archives. Oh yes, this is coming together. Is it not? How exciting!
Akizet, I do not like this idea. Ahahaha! But I will support you regardless.
Excellent. To the vessel then. Please contact him and tell him I am coming in person. Say that we have news of the call and we must speak privately.
Understood.
Attention, memory stream continues externally. Follow stream? Looks like this will take you to the street spatial thought form, meaning that it leads directly to something that's accessible there already. If you don't follow the stream right now, you should still be able to get there later in seat anyway. Street spatial thought form. Okay, I did want to check out the other area in this iteration of this.
Okay.
So, we will...
It's gonna end the recollection, though.
Oh. Never mind. Those were our only options at that point. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just we go to the street now.
Okay. Well, let's talk to Moth real quick. Those were two of the memories she chose to store. What are these other ones?
I have some questions.
Let's hear 'em. I'll do my best.
What is the Sekri?
Come on, you've never seen the Sekri films? True masterpieces of the 40s. Man, I hope the Obesk never saw any of them. They must be so insulting. If you're actually serious, they're one of the creatures I actually know a bit about. Basically like an apex predator on Obeski. Like, pretty much half of all Obeski fauna, they're parasite.
Okay, that's good to know.
Or some kind of fungal infection. We don't really know for certain. Yeah, that is fascinating, actually. Would our cousins themselves happen to know if they were parasited? How many layers of parasites are we?
Well, what do you mean?
What if our alien friends here, what if one of them is... What if maybe one of the battle lines is drawn on those who have a parasite of some kind that is unknown to others?
Is that a thing that...
Wait, no, that can't happen because the parasites would be alive and they could only move the dead. They can't move living material through the dull contrivance. I am just thinking up stuff for no real reason right now. And they're microscopic, but once they infect one of the surface critters or a larval obelisk, we've only had verbal descriptors since the exchange initiative was never forthcoming with recreations. But apparently they can rapidly reshape the flesh of most critters and hijack their brains to spread more nasty stuff.
Okay.
So they can infect larval obelisk. Interesting. Anything else on your mind?
I have a question about the embassy.
I'll do my best, lol.
Why are these other 2 memories not opening up?
Looking at the data I can access here, those 2 are still totally busted. Something to talk to Fun Friend about for sure. The last one, holy smokes. I don't think your mind spike will even let you render it. It's still busted, but I'm also reading that it has aggressive action. If we get it repaired, your mind spike will block out combat simulations. It's like a legal thing. Remember that big MindSci lawsuit? I do have an idea, but we'll get to that if this ever gets fixed. Okay, so we gotta go back to it. So we gotta go to the street now. Return to hub. Alright. Hello, Fun Friend. How are you doing?
Why are there still some broken memories in the embassy? Are there? Oh no! Whoops! Ahaha! I was in kind of a hurry. Sorry, interloper. Hey, how about I fix those next? Yes, just give me some time.
Fun Friend, are you dragging your feet on this?
Is this the same? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, okay. Because Fun Friend seems to act with Akazet's best interests at heart. And if Akazet isn't around, then... Alright, anyway, let's go to the... It was at the, It was in, their cities, right? Hello?
Proxy friend. Hello, interloper. Wait, what are you doing? Interloper. Oh, that is interesting. I did not realize you could perceive this. You see, this is only partially a thought form. An inner view of the physical thought form cells. It is all very complex.
Oh, what if I click around, it moves Proxy Friend?
If you would like to look around, I will provide coherency for you. You need only direct me to where you would like. How? How? Well, you need... Attention, attempting thought reformation. Analysis, indicate destination with left mouse button. Okay, cool.
Well, that's nice. This isn't even what we meant to come here to find. This is something else. We wanted to find something on the street thought form.
And yet we found this. What could it be? That's cool.
Feels like I'm moving a big bubble around. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, it brings us back here to
Funny little room.
the funny little room, and there brings us back to the ship. Oh wait, hold on. We can go past the funny little room now.
Clemens Romanus.
Incoherence detected. Let's check this out. Okay, what the fuck is this?
I have a question about this place.
Yeah, me too.
What does the name here mean? Clemens Romanus?
Okay, so I did a search, and that was the name of a bishop of Rome in 88 AD? I don't know why Yakuza would have been thinking about a pope, but hang on, maybe it's the name of the ship? This ship, I mean, that you're looking at. Definitely isn't the same ship as the one she had in her first interview on. Could be associated because, ocean ship. Probably made sense to Fun Friend to put it here. Anyway, okay, if I look up Clemens Romanus with the context of a ship, it's the name of a cargo ship that went missing in 1995. The MV Clemens Romanus, trade ship, biggest cargo ship on the sea at the time, disappeared on a trip that went through the Pacific. Well, the Obesk are looking around the ocean all the time, because it probably just found its wreck and looked around. Crazy that she would handle walking around at this depth, though. What? Interesting. Okay, I see it's like a maze? Keep in mind, it doesn't show me all of the ways in front of me here.
Yep.
I think I'm going to have to go around the back side of the door to get there.
Yeah.
Because I saw that yellow square, but I also saw it was coming... Yeah, around the outside. Too bad I can't, strafe in this. Hooray! It's time for a maze. Let's go this way first. Nope. Okay. Check up here. Oh. Don't worry, we're still going to get to the street thing at some point, but apparently we're doing maze first.
That's where we came in, right?
Is that where we came
I
in?
think so.
Yep. Okay, yeah, there's a new one back there. There we go. Sorry, my arrow keys are a little bit funky at the moment. What did she find? So the Clemens Romanus went missing in the Pacific Ocean, and it's associated with the ship, which is why Fun Friend presumably put it here. So, did they find something at the wreck of the Clemens Romanus? No, nothing here. Nothing there.
Something there.
Oh. I don't like that you're looking at me, buddy. Hi.
Doesn't have right click Q.
Nope. Just an eyeball. I can't right click on it. I can't move forward.
We don't know this is the only way to go here, though, right?
That's true, but it does.
That's true.
See how it, when I approach it, it does. There's an eyeball and it had some screaming voices. Can we get closer somehow?
So that's something. Interesting, but that's also no right click Q.
Okay. Is there more that I'm missing here? I think that might be it.
Interesting.
But But I have no idea what to do with this.
Yeah.
I'll check one more time around this edge just to be sure I haven't missed something, but...
Check the right edge. Or the left edge. Did we...
This
check
side
the
is
whole
where we
right
found
edge?
the,
The thingy.
yeah, the other...
Okay, yeah, we checked the whole thing. Okay. Pro tip, we know which ones have right-click triggers.
I know we do, but I know we know which ones have right-click... Oh, Moth has something now.
I have a question about this place. Do you see the thing here? I can't scan it.
No, sorry. What does it look like?
A hole in the ocean floor? There's some sort of light distortion coming from it. Also, it's making a weird noise. I've heard it before in the depths.
Okay, that's weird. And you can't scan it? Well, it could be something from another incoherent memory smashed into this one. Readout says this whole thing is high on coherence and really low cohesion. Instant human memories, this level of cohesion is when you start to get memory bleed. I really don't know, dude. It's like trying to pick apart radio static without a scan. Alright, nothing about this one. Alright, well... I don't want to leave this unfinished, but like I also feel like there's nothing else I can do here.
That's correct.
Can we... I guess we just eject button back rather than walking back out?
We didn't explore the whole area that brought us here.
This is so calming. I'm just gonna... Is this, like, the call?
I don't know.
Alright. We didn't explore the whole area that brought us here?
Yeah, before the maze stuff. The zone where we were moving Proxy Friend around.
We got to the bottom of the page.
Yes, but there was horizontal scroll.
There was. Okay, so let's bump back out to main. Okay, and then we go to cities. And then where Proxy Friend was at. Hello, Proxy Friend. Not right now, please. Difficult to speak through proxy. Understood.
Okay.
Oh, you're so right. I didn't even know. Okay, so let's...
That's cool. Storm.
Maintenance appendage connected to central... Oh.
Huh.
The spark that hybridized our woes, my single greatest error. What? Alright. My single greatest error is one hell of a... Polygonation Spire. Unique scenery inherit... The Cousins adore visiting. They sell synthetic replicas. Okay. Boing, boing. Passing around the volleyball.
All right, that's that area then.
Okay.
But now there's something from our friend.
What up, Moth? Barely keep up with this. My console's either throwing errors or updating too quickly to read. Let me know what you see.
I've seen some things here.
Oh, yeah?
There's some kind of core cyst with wires. It's attached to something human-made. It's really big.
Yeah, I'm seeing that thought form in storage now. It's called the Storm. Weird. Well, I know the OBES got their own division for tech experiments. It's probably part of their materials initiative.
I see a polygonation spire. It's lit up by human lights. The scale of it is enormous. I mean, absurdly large. It looks like it should be in the ocean somewhere.
Oh, cool. That could be the California Spire before it melted. I think that was the biggest one they built. Weird that it's in limbo like this. Also, it was big, but not like colossal. Like I said, I can't see what you see, but I have some ideas. Maybe Oxid thought it was bigger than it really was, or maybe it's a planned spire? Who knows, dude?
This place is full of weird spheres with lines. They're showing up in clusters, and I can't scan them directly. But Friend shows what is inside them.
Interesting that you call them that, clusters. I know that most components of Corsistic devices have, like, actual physical cells that cluster together en masse. A small Koryu cell might be some minor thought form, and a big one could manage all the smaller connected ones. There are different kinds of Koryu cells, and they don't all take spherical form. Still, that's my theory. You're seeing that, somehow. Dude, maybe you're inside a thought form that's observing its surroundings. It's a weird thought, lol. Should describe this to one of the lab guys later. Maybe they'll have a better idea. The bio stuff is interesting to me, but I'm not an expert. Alright. Yep. So if we just kind of move around without... And then... Yep, and that one's that. I never really took the time to look at the naked versions of these before we have Proxy Friend illuminate them. Alright. I think that's all we can do here.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we gotta go to the city. The walkable portion of the city thing, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. It was supposed to be in this one, right? Maybe it's in here now?
Maybe.
No, I'm not seeing it. Or maybe I was wrong and this is not the correct one
Can
to go
we
to.
interact with our friend here? No, we can. Oh, we can. The envoy.
Okay, nothing new. That's the cafe. Hello. Yeah, I guess maybe not. Thought it was going to be in here, but
Wait.
I think this is
Oh,
the...
this is the same.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the same. Can we... Nope. Nope, we're not allowed to... Alright. Farewell. Alright. Let's head back here. And see if we find anything else, because we didn't scroll up yet. One day they will breathe. Yep. And this is the... That brings us out to the void. Did I, by not following that one segment there,
No.
make it harder for us to move on here?
Allegedly, it is accessible.
All right. Well, let's...
It said streets. Is this not that? None of
This
the
is
things.
cities, and I thought streets
And the
were...
other one was they watch. And this isn't it. So what else could it be?
Seems like we need to get streets ahead. Let's go... Oh! Here we go. The city service, the void, embassy, waters, vessel.
What if we continue scrolling? Okay, no. What are we missing?
Wait, did we miss an entity there?
Or is it just illegible?
Binary instance for relocation. I didn't realize we had a whole list explaining to us Oh, so this is like a completion thing. Okay,
What,
so
what are the spots in their city? They inspires market cities. The great icon. Okay. They watch. City surface. What are the things here?
we are missing things in city surface. We are missing some things in city surface. Okay, let's go take a look.
How do we get to city surface? Does they watch it?
They watches the portal, and then now we're in.
Are we in city surface? Is that what this is? Oh, our friend has something to say. Oh no, our friend doesn't have something to say. I lied. I completely lied because we were hovering and I got mistaken.
Sorry.
Is it in that door then anyway? Because that goes back to where we were. But is it in that door anyway where we were looking before and we thought it wasn't the first one?
Maybe. Could also go check out the cafe again.
That could be smart. What if we try and go in the other door?
What other door?
No, the two here. We tried to go in one of them last time. Okay, there we go.
Oh, wait. The room high up. Here it is. Okay, I knew it. Okay. The envoy and I step inside a dim meeting room, and the blinds drawn as a kind of acknowledgement of our preferences. We sit. He sets a special metal box on the table. My receptors are curled into spirals. This will be difficult.
So, Akizet, what have you found? It's been a while since you've come to talk in person.
Yes, it has been a while. I have been consumed with our work, you see. While it has gone well in terms of progress, I cannot say that I'm happy with our findings. There's a marked concern in his eyes. He does not want to interrupt. I understand why. Last we met, I felt an optimism that has not graced the eye in some time. You see, for all the time the call has been screamed into our communications, we've never been able to identify what exactly is being said. And we still cannot, but we know how it is being said. I pause for too long. I must choose my words carefully. He sips his little drink.
The running theory was that it was just noise being broadcast to draw attention, right? You're saying that's no longer the case.
I like how the Gordon's coat here is a mirrored coat, but with buttons placed in all the wrong places.
Yeah, just random buttons.
And his icon is one of the buttons.
Yeah, rather than any feature of him.
It's so fascinating what Akizet finds focus on and salient.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. In truth, it is deliberate transmission, and it is trying to convey something exact. The method is not one that is used in our modern communications, and it predates many optimizations we've made. You could describe it as raw thought. His face contorts in confusion. Does he not believe me?
So, what's it saying? And how do your team reach that conclusion? Haven't you been listening to this thing for, 32 years?
Your answer comes simply, Gordon. The message is not complete, but it has finally matched enough to patterns for us to confirm its methods. It has taken this time to reach what we believe to be, maybe past half of its full length. And we cannot process the message until we have nearly all of it. He stares at me, waiting, frozen, baffled. I find myself poking holes in the lid of my orange beverage with the sharp points of my fingers to delay my next words. I should not speak of the finer details yet. For your reference, it would take a full day for a Selkie to be portrayed in this medium. I see. Whoever's sending this message is not only using archaic means, but it is transmitting something so large that, we have all wondered if it is even possible to comprehend. Or if it,
Recommendation, do not say that.
No, you are right.
What?
Nothing, apologies. It's just that the scale of this has been weighing upon me. The mystery of the source has been compounding with each discovery, and this recent development has many of my team working in more solemn silence. He takes a sip, and I see unease in the gentle shake of his hand. Before he speaks, he leans forward in his chair, eyes distant.
Jesus. Akizet, so if all this is right, and you said this theory is confirmed, right?
Without any doubt, my friend. The consistent patterns of the raw thought appear at regular percentages of message length.
So, this thing that's been in our ocean, before your people ever even showed up, and is using Obesk communication methods, is intelligent?
Well, no, that may not entirely be the case. It could be something Korusistic, as it must be, that has been taught to relay this message. But otherwise, that is correct. The envoy runs his fingertips across his hairline.
All right. Yeah, that's news. I see why you wanted to talk in private this time. How many people have you told about this?
No one beyond my team. We are all keeping this information to ourselves for now. It is selfish, but our initiatives for trade and research are going so well with your people. We do not want to disrupt them with this news. But we and my team are at lost. We must wait. Let's wait a long time with this on our shoulders. The envoy exhales loudly and clasps his hands together.
All right, here's what I suggest we do. I need to talk to a few people. We'll keep this info confidential, internal, with the Bureau. Do you think this thing could be a threat?
I laugh a little. It has been screaming for 32 of your years. It must continue for many more before we can begin to understand it. I do not think it has plans to engage in any other activities in this time.
Well, at least there's that, huh?
He takes a moment to finish his drink before continuing.
Did you have any other findings to share?
Nothing with as much certainty. You have a potential radius it could be in, but must do more polygonation. It's about where I estimated it last time we met.
Got it. Let's wrap this up then. Akizet, keep this quiet for now. It's not just your side that could get riled up. We'll be in touch, all right?
We both rise. I sense the weight of my dread being shared upon his shoulders. Of course, Gordon.
Here, I'll walk you out.
Okay. I'm pretty sure we both just got exposed to top secret... Oh, right. I'm pretty sure we both just got exposed to top secret info, Lamau, because I ain't never heard this part about the call. Probably gonna have to sign some NDAs after this. And Akisa went for us to help before her own people? I wonder if they even know about this. I mean, I assume the person who gave her the cyst at least was watching her movements. Enough to be... Well, then again, maybe they don't know enough to differentiate, like... Akizet does go in and out with... Not that... Oh, no, Gordon said it had been a bit since they last chatted.
Yeah.
So, immediately going to chat after getting that information.
Could seem a little sus.
Honestly, this memory is probably just incoherent, but it's too well structured. I don't really know how to take this, if I'm honest. But don't mind me, keep doing your thing.
Attention, memory stream extends. Continue render.
Yeah. We ride the moving platform to the bottom floor. The envoy stands silently, concern still clear in his eyes. Now is a good time, yes, as if it were simply an afterthought. Just as I prepare to speak, he turns down toward me, puzzled.
Hey, Akizet. Why didn't you want to just talk on your ship? I could have met you in a field or something.
I suppress a delighted curl from forming in my receptors. Yes, this is the perfect setup, well done, envoy. I act somewhat puzzled, yes, it will simply occur to me. Oh, yes. I'm so caught up in delivering the news, I forgot to mention it. You know how your people are unable to track the signal.
Yeah? Your teams haven't been very forthcoming on that topic.
In light of this news, I wanted to share something with you. A glow between the Valak stalks for us both. Common phrase, a serendipitous discovery. Or food. He scoffs at my idiom, which surely means nothing to him. A smile usurps his worry. I have in my possession a chorisistic device that can exude the lightning your technology listens to. It was a shelf project from the technology division, so I'm not sure how well it will work.
You're kidding. They've just had that lying around? Hold on.
The envoy reaches toward the glowing panel of the platform. With the press of a button, sends it to a slow halt. I see his eyes flick at the corners of the little room suddenly. Then he begins to speak very quietly.
To be frank with you, that means totally honest.
Inherited context. Totally honest.
Word is that the tech side here has been pretty dry. Your technology division doesn't cooperate a whole lot. Is this going to get you in trouble? More than he can know. Ahaha.
Well, that is the stipulation. If I give it to you, it must be kept secret from my side. Even my own team. And you must help me with my own investigation into the call's origin. The look upon his face, it is as if I have punctured his vital organs. There's a moment of silence, till my suspended head maintaining both flat receptors and expression. What do you think?
This is a hell of a thing to drop on the way out, Akizet.
The platform begins to move again by its own volition, but he hits the stop button again.
Look, I can't guarantee...
It again starts to move. He silently curses, examining a panel of numbers.
Someone in the basement is calling the elevator. It'll be a minute. Akizet, I can't take what you're offering. Not until I can confirm some things on my side. Just hang on to it, all right? We both have jobs to do, and that device would be an enormous development. But I don't want you to get in trouble if I can't guarantee it'll be kept quiet.
You know, Gordon is a government suit, but it does also seem very like, if he was only acting in the interest of his government, he would have taken that in a heartbeat rather than telling Akizet to like hold up. So I actually kind of trust his. Either that, or maybe there's a conspiracy version of this where Gordon already knows way more than we know. But yeah. I think he's just a decent guy who's trying to do right by Akizet because he got to be one of the main players in First Contact. And what if that went well?
Or consider, why would he not want to protect a source he's been developing for quite some time?
Or that. Oh, that's cynical.
It feels like he'd have motivation to try and protect Akizet one way or another if Akizet's cooperating with him and potentially giving him...
Yeah, that's true.
Giving him...
Oh, so Akizet's an inside source. Oh, no.
So I'll be in touch about it, all right?
I am giddy. How exciting! I've not felt this since... Oh, yes, he is staring strangely at me. I accidentally seem to have curled my receptors and formed a grin upon my face. Okay! Yes, I will carry it carefully. Again, he scoffs, then laughs exasperatedly, his fingers coming up to his eyes. Eventually, the platform stops and the doors open to the lobby.
Well, if those are all the bombshells you had for me today, I'll see you around, Akizet.
Yes, that was all. Farewell, Gordon.
Interloper. Hello again. I feel more myself now. I remember the embassy fondly.
So this is someone who had been in the embassy. Who is this Is this somehow like a remnant of Akizet?
I don't know.
Or is this some kind of parasite? I don't know.
You remember our deal, yes? Encourage FunFriend to fix communications. I hold only the depths presently. But I have many claws, and thank you again for helping. Goodbye, interloper.
Wait.
Okay. You should definitely talk to FunFriend about that. Advanced log? What was that?
I don't know.
Or are we back out here? Hey, buddy. We're doing okay. Let's get right into it.
Oh, it advanced to the next.
I see. Looking for the logs last night after you left. Lots of service thought form activity kind you can access. Think FunFriend fixed something big. Let's go talk to it and see what's up. I had never seen that button before, so I was curious. Well, let's go.
I have some questions. What do you think of all this? The embassy, Gordon's involvement?
I think we landed ourselves a security level increase. Never heard anything about internal strife with the Obask before this. Always had this image of total harmony despite their homeworld. And you know what the call. And it's only a few years until the call is complete if all this is true. Maybe even less. IDK just some quick head math. If we can get to the bottom of this soon and bring it all to higher ups. Can you even imagine the kind of renown we both get?
Are you afraid of what will happen when the call is complete? What if it's something really bad?
Yeah, it's spooky, but we both lived through too many world-ending crises for this to be the real one, am I right? Besides, what if they can't even decode the call? Either because it's too big or because they didn't get the very start of it. Like, what if they need the whole thing? And hey, whatever's down there in the ocean is just as friendly as the rest of them. Basically, whatever happens, we'll deal with it.
If you say so. What if knowing all this puts us in danger?
I wouldn't worry about that. The FBX isn't like the CIA or FBI. Worst thing that happens is we have to sign some NDAs and other legal stuff. Judging by what we've seen, that's pretty much an inevitability, but you're gonna disappear us if that's what you mean. That's what you say. Alright, so we should tell FunFriend about all this, huh?
Yeah.
How are we doing on time this episode? Oh, we got a little bit more time. Hi, FunFriend.
Hello, interloper.
Uh,
What's new? What's new, fun friend? Despite a certain troublesome agent within the Uncosm, a coherency baseline is gradually being established. It will be a long time before it is fully effective, but that will free up more of my time to restore core components. For example, communications. But I know you have come for more information, so I have partially repaired another portion of the embassy as well. You know, these memories are Aki's attaches, but they also serve as mine. And since it was damaged, I had no idea things got that bad. I am working on restoring the rest of the memory, but it will take a while longer. It is quite a large one. So, go and see what is there so far.
cool, thanks.
Did you need anything else? You should repair communications next. Communications? You want me to fix communications? Ah ha 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 ha. That is like saying, hello, fun friend. Please construct a dull vessel from scratch while you are still bleeding to death. You fed the cyst, this is true, but the components that keep it healthy are still in dire condition. I really must fix those first.
Velza's threat?
Wow. Just try to get to it soon, okay? Of course, I appreciate your patience, interloper. And I understand I must seem joyless. However, I have been bearing countless duties. Without your help, I would probably not be sentient presently. So I say this truly. Thank you. And stand by for further repairs.
Thanks. I'm glad we didn't have to. We haven't checked in since our last scene.
So how are repairs going? They are proceeding. The malignancies of incoherence are many. I am stomping them out to the best of my ability. Coherency is gradually increasing, which will let me restore more complex components eventually. But I have not forgotten about the rest of the embassy either. Ah, so much to do. I want to explode.
So much to see?
These things take time, interloper.
All right. Well, thank you, fun friend. So, okay, so I think now we've got a... Actually, you know what? As long as... We're nearing the end of this sode, so I want to just, as long as we're here, just do a quick... yeah, I think we missed something in the cache. I want to do just a quick achievement check through. I'm missing some stuff on city surface still.
And in the void? Oh no, that's the dull contrivance.
Yeah, that one's not white. It's just mostly white. The dull vessel has a couple of unprocessed recommend relocation. Oh yeah, we didn't really move the vessel around much. Embassy has a whole lot. Okay, moving on. There are waters. We've seen everything. And vessel. Okay. So...
What happens if you click on any... Oh, you can't click on them.
Right. Let's just try going to the cache real quick.
Okay.
Can I not just jump there?
Correct.
And I want to see if there is indeed something missing there that... Oh! Did you fix it?
Huh. It got fixed. Weird. Oh well.
Oh.
Oh well.
Interesting. I didn't realize that was going to be a time-sensitive thing. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I think this is a good place to call it for today. This is getting... the levels of intrigue happening here are incredible. I was not expecting it to get this deep.
Me neither.
So I think I'm going to drop a hot save. And then we'll see you all next time, all right?
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.